Hey, I'm Nandan. I'm a visual artist and a sculptor. I've been practicing art since 5-6 years. I work with natural mediums like terracotta, wood, ceramic, metal, to name a few. And I've been practicing with a material called Nurva, and it's a new material to the art, like where I've been through that material like way too long, like from my childhood memory, and I've been practicing with that material from 3-4 years. And the material is the mixture of wood powder and charcoal and a tree resin. And I've been exploring with the nature's forms and
I'm Manushya. I'm a Bangalore-based visual artist. I work with a lot of organic materials, but I specialize mainly with metal, especially stainless steel. My work revolves around the connections I have built with people, as well as my surroundings and my interactions with it. At Aaspada, I displayed an archival work of the tattoo stencils, which I've been collecting from past 3 years, which is after COVID till the end of 2022, and few other sculptures and drawings.
Hi, I'm Kiran Kumar. I'm a sculptor and a visual artist. I use natural materials as my medium, such as wood, stone, and terracotta. And most of my works are found objects such as metal scraps and other natural mediums. And my work is basically an experimental work, which I like to experiment and learn out of the medium which I use, like wood assemblage and metal welding and other stuff. And most of them are all experimental and a learning process, and I still have a lot to experiment and learn. And that's all for now.
My name is Mark. In my work, I explore the relation between natural and man-made forms and their similarities and contrasts. The two works that I've chosen to display at the Masquerade show were etchings based on this device called the thaumatrope, which were early toys.
Hi, my name is Darshana Sen, and I'm a contemporary painter currently based in Bangalore. And I wanted to talk a little bit about my art practice. So, my paintings are usually a story that I want to tell. So, they consist of a lot of figurative compositions that are from my surroundings. So, I draw a lot of people that I know and a lot of things that surround me. And I work a lot with colors and color theory. So I'm a color theory nerd, and I love how colors work and the relationship between colors and how they can create a mood or, just even set the tone for a painting. And yeah, I've been working with color for a long time, and I know I'll continue working with color for the rest of my life. It's very interesting to me. My paintings are very personal to myself, but they are open to interpretation for the public. And so I just really enjoy painting, and I hope everybody enjoys my paintings as much as I do.
Hi, my name is Milan Fernandez. I'm a contemporary artist based in Bangalore. I'm here to talk a little bit about my work and my process. So my subject and the way I see the world around me. Most of my art is inspired by my surroundings and my emotion towards it. So I tend to use a lot of bold colors that depict my emotions, and I tend to manipulate my subject and twist it in different ways and forms that seems relevant to me. So it's like communicating with the person who's trying to, or like would like to know what part of me. And apart from that, it's just a way of liberating myself, and it helps me understand myself better and things around me, and it keeps me in touch with reality. That's all.
Hi, I'm Madhukar, based in Bangalore. I'm a sculptor, more into creating sculpture with jazz movements, and like which are basically kinetic sculptures. I was always passionate about engines and mechanical parts back in time. I realized to get back my interest and incorporate those movements and all those mechanical parts and maybe gears, bearings in my sculptures. So I thought like I would make my sculptures even more interesting with movements. That was always running in my mind that like something is which has movements will always have a life in it, and out of which I create is materials which I choose to create sculptures are like metal and wood. Basically they are like very interesting like the characters of those materials are like very interesting, and like the sustainability is more in it, and like it is not always like affecting nature or something. It is from the nature. I'm just using them like the scrap materials out of wood and metals are my basic medium for my sculptures.
Hi, my name is Prasad. I'm a sculptor. I do my artworks on my personal experience. I choose a subject called black magic because I was affected black magic from past 4 years ago. I was suffering from it, from physical and mentally problems, and that was motivating me to suicide. I tried the attempts almost 13 times. I came out with a sculpture. This is the major thing happened in my life. Yeah, thank you.
My name is Amita Sharma. I'm a sculptor. I'm studying in Karnataka Chitrakala Parishad, doing my bachelor's in fine arts. Art for me is all about expression because I want to be a feminine character who is all about expressing. And my expression should be so vivid that people actually understand that, you see, you have to connect to earth to make art. So my sculptures usually has volume in its reproductive parts. The head is small, expressing that feminine characteristics, empowering self-pleasure, and I want to choose eco-friendly and sustainable products or materials to make my sculptures. She also looks divine, like you can see her, but the thought which comes to an audience mind is not that of a torso or a nude female figure, but of a goddess.
My name is Krishnamurthy, and I'm studying in Chitrakala Parishad, College of Fine Arts, and I've been practicing all this art from last 4 years. To say about me, what I implement all the things in the art is like in day-to-day life, like how it was a contrasting, questionable for me being in the city life and going back to my villages and all. So it was very questionable, and the things which were happening was very intense. So I try to place all those elements and differences what I see in my artwork. Everyone say that everything is art, but for me, like art is something which builds an awareness for the people. Using this art as a material or something, I should build an awareness so that it is the strongest medium which I feel that there is no language for it. It has only a visual language, but every people can connect to this.
My name is Shiva, and I'm a painting department student, and my work is basically about being conscious at this point, this second, and my work is all about the process of what we are doing, rather than looking at the end of our work. So I'll just concentrate on the process, like being conscious at this second is my work. This work is all about capturing a second. Like here I capture the second by cutting the pieces and sticking it nearby. So it's kind of a spiritual process I'm going on where I don't want to do any composition or things. I just want to concentrate on the process, what I'm doing. Like kind of I'm using my art as a medium to meditate. I felt more spiritually active in art, so I chose this as a medium where I can sit and actually spend time to look more into this second. So it made me forget about past and future.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಹಲೋ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ವರುಣಾಚಾರ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅ ವಿಷುವಲ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಕಲ್ಪ್ಚರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೈನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಚಿತ್ರಕಲಾ ಪರಿಷತ್. ನನ್ನ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಮೆಮೊರೀಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡ್ರೀಮ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ನನ್ನ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಕಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ರಿಯಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ವೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಳೆಹಣ್ಣು ಮತ್ತು ಬಾಳೆಗೊನೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಹಳೆ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡಾಗ ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಾ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಈ ಆರ್ಟ್ಗೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ವುಡ್ ಕಟ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್. ಹೀಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗಿರೋ ನನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವುಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಿತ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ, ಇದು ನನ್ನ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಮೆಮೊರೀಸ್ನ ಬೇಸಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಒಂದು ವುಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ಹಾಲಿಡೇಸ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಆ ಮೆಮೊರೀಸ್ನ ರೀಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ವರ್ಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ರೋಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಡೆಪಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಮೋಟಿವ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ ಡಿಸೈನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಸ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದರಲ್ಲೂ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಫುಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ನೋಡೋದೇ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗೋದು.
Build awareness through art and support us.
ಆಸ್ಪದ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಶೋ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ನ ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಜೂನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು.
The show was a great experience and I was especially happy to be exhibiting my work alongside some of my seniors whom I've always looked up to.
I humbly thank the space for giving us an opportunity to display the works, and it was really fun working with all my friends and for putting the show.
As how the nature is infinite to explore, even my practice is like infinite. So you can check out my future practice in the future. Thank you.